Here we go. Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Dubbin Nation. This is Back in the Basic again. The Ogre Place, 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 Ogre Place. Oh, place gonna get it. Oh, place gonna get it. Oh, place gonna get it. It's right back at the basic. Chucking the deuces, how we do this, Jackson, baby. Man on Dallas Bank, you know what it is, know what it is, know what it is, know what it is, know what it is. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Proud to wear preach and preach on. I'm your host Domination, and today's topic we're gonna talk about is I know y'all saw beef one, beef two, and this is beef three. Cause y'all know y'all saw rap beef one, rap beef two, rap beef. This is rap beef three. I got this DVD right here, man. I think beef three is better than beef one and two, if you ask me, because this is like, how can I say it? This DVD is like street beef, very grimy and grinding and grimy and grindy beef, man. It gets serious out of hand into a street organic occasion. I'm gonna give you, for instance, the beef that's been started over to 50 Cent and Domination, Bangin' Smurf. That beef got started over childhood friends. They childhood, they grew up together. Even though we know 50 Cent had a beef with a lot of people, just like Game, just like Eminem had beef with a lot of people. Even Dr. Dre had beef with a lot of people. Big names, small names, up and coming, not up and coming. You can go on. And I continue. Okay, the beef got started, man. That ever since 50 first came out, the Get Rich Die Try, to this day, that's one of the top street credibility albums that all time in hip hop. Let's be honest. And this guy got shot 9 times. I remember that album first came out. That's one of the biggest sales. You can't find those albums like that anymore. It's because hip hop getting back its course like rap has always been. Because hip hop did start it from the street, from the essence of the street, and bring to the street of element in the game. But I'm gonna tell you like this: the beef got started by game, by not by game, by 50. Was, I don't know, he ain't supposed to do a favor for Bangor Smurf and Domination. He didn't look out for him. But it says that 50 did look out for him. But I think that one of the 50's interviews said Bangor Smurf did not know how to act, so that's why he acting all casual to him, because he didn't show his appreciation to him. Because David said 50 is the kind of person who like to feed his people. If he get feed, he look and see it's kind of seen and seen bigger threat than him. But if you lessen the threat, he feeds you. He's a cutthroat. He cutting your throat any chance he get. Now I don't know. Like, I like 50 Cent. Don't get me wrong. Even though 50 was the big fall off what goes on in New York, because you got to look at it. In the 80s, New York always have a unity together. They always had it. But when 50 came along and got a beef with Ja Rule, that was out of hand, and thank God Mr. Farrakhan called off the truth on that, because call off the call off the troops, call off the truth on me, because those two could have been died out to the altercation that just can't gonna lead to get out of because the road you just can't lead to get out of. I thank God, because it's gonna be another Tupac and Big, the same faith situation. And it'd be the same way in the game in 50 Cent and Gucci Mane. I'm talking about this, and then I'm going to talk about the last one, Gucci Mane and Young Jeezy. But this right here, the beef got started, man, ever since Bangor Smurf just went to prison. And you look in the DVD, Domination explained what was going on. And I think that 50 supposed to look out for Bangor Smurf. He didn't look out for him like he should, because they said ever since that Bangor Smurf was there when 50 got shot, he was there on the block, made sure that he had strap of street soldiers around them. There's word on the streets been saying, because streets talk before anybody can talk to the industry, to the streets. That's been saying. I don't know. It just got out of hand. It was ugly, and he supposed to bail him out. And 50 did not bail out Banion Smurf. He didn't bail him out. It's basically like he was just saying fuck him. And Banion Smurf did not like that. He took that like, and Domination didn't like that. He said he this guy he was, and Banion Smurf took a look at that. Wait a minute, he take care of your business. You didn't go out there and get a car to get in and grabbing your gun and couple with my one of my fellas into the car that wrong in the shot, and because he was saying 50 was a bitch for that, doing that. I don't know. That's hearsay, what say. That's Banion Smurf side of the story, and that's Domination side of the story, and that's 50 side of the story. Now I don't know. You could tell it was some tension going on. You can tell it was there. I don't know if they were mad that 50 came up and not giving the certain time of riches of wealthinistic to them, because the dudes on the block was, because this is what I don't like, that crab in the bucket crab in the bucket mentality. I can't stand it, because why is it that when one crab out of the bucket, then the next crab try to get out of it? If you put 50 crab in the bucket and one of the other crabs try to get out to the next bucket, if they see one crab try to get out of the bucket, they're gonna try to pull them back down, for other crabs can get out of there right along with them. They just hate to see somebody gonna make it. Don't get me wrong. Some people do forget their roots. They do forget where they come from. But there are a lot of people who don't forget where they come from. But when they trying to offer to a feeding hen, what do? They take the offer of the hens and take advantage of that. And that explains why you got people like Jay-Z, Beyonce, and Oprah, and all the rest of them don't look no further back in their community. Can I blame them? No, because our community can't get it together. Everybody else can get back in their community and be appreciated, but except for us. I don't know why it's like so. So brothers in the street, man, y'all need to get off that crab in the bucket, mentality. Y'all need to get off that mentality. Y'all need to get off that main mentality, because it killing the community that's not producing to making a better situation in the community that's what's been bringing. Because I want to see everybody succeed. But anyway, that's the word on the streets. What 50 why he did, and after that they had to put Banion Smurf mother house to make sure he got out of prison, because 50, when after the album called Get Rich or Die Trying, it was gonna make a much the wife of Banion Smurf ass without the jail, but he didn't bail him out. For some reason he didn't bail out. So Banion Smurf and mother and Domination had to reach out their own pockets, and Banion Smurf house and mother's house had to be put on it. And you could tell, I don't know why it's like that in the African American community, black community. I really don't. That's why they need to leave that street life alone, because people getting killed off of this. They really do. And after that, I think that when Domination dissed him and Banion Smurf was hurt, now it's on. They was going to add it. But ever since that 50 well, somebody approaching Banion Smurf saying, "How come? Why y'all didn't come get? Why he didn't ask? Tell him why." And he was like, "What? You run around the town to try to?" I said, "You better really get your mind right. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be shit." And knowing 50, he probably kind of type of a sneaky, aphoristic type of person would say that to Banion Smurf. Then again, 50 might say he didn't say that, but that was Banion Smurf in his own words. And Domination own words too, how 50 is. If they grew up with this guy, they knew what 50 was about. And when Banion Smurf, not Banion Smurf, Domination, but it really 50's fire first. Banion Smurf, I heard you been talking about me brushing your teeth when you talking about. I'm like God to you niggas. I'm like the God you Negroes. I'm a God to y'all. I'm a God to y'all. And Banion Smurf did not like that, and he said, and said in the interview, 50 ain't God, but when he said he God, it touched his heart. So I guess Bangin' Smurf, Domination was the Bangin' Smurf mouthpiece. Can't teach me how to stunt and diss him back in the whole neighborhood. It was a radio play diss, street hit record, street hit record that's not been played in the radio. It's been played on the street and diss him, and then it came up. But he wasn't called 50 Cent Soft or something like that because they called 50 Boo Boo because they grew up with him. And I guess it was last thing that has been ever been placed with this situation. So they went to 50 Cent concert and disrespect him and the rest of his crew. They were throwing chairs at 50, and one of the bodyguards got the chair and swing it right back. That was with the end of the show. But at first, somebody swing at 50. 50 grabbed the chair back, and it was Bangers. It wasn't Bangers Smurf. It was Bangers Smurf and one of them. Yeah, Bangers Smurf and Domination did that, and they stopped the concert. Because it was ready to fight, and I think they throw him out here. They ain't throw 50. They throw those two out of there because it was got out of hand. Because it would really been a dead 8-hour altercation, man. Because that really scared off the fans, and it's something, man. It's just like, and some they could have wished it would end. And he told basically 50 like fuck you because talking about he's not a real dude. And they say they love Boo Boo and niggas loved you. I don't know. It was just ridiculous. Those two, man, they need to work out their issue. Ain't no telling what is going on. And there's this another beef, man, between Twister and Bone Thugs. Who can rap the fastest? This is the stupid another beef. I remember this beef because Twister from Chicago. And Bone Thugs from Ohio, Cleveland. I mean, it was just stupid. Both Midwest. See, they sing and rap in harmony. Twisted that rapping tongue off the twist. I mean, they both rap real good. But what I like about the beef, man, they made a song in Midwest Invasion made a song good because it was a stupid beef. It was stupid. They were young. They were all young. Twister was young at the time, and Bone Thugs was young at the time. It was just it was just they caught up in the moment. They caught up the day. It was just they could have talked years ago. I don't even want to say nothing about that. It was just a stupid beef. It was just stupid. It was just stupid on the 50 Cent and Spanish Smurf and Domination beef. It was just stupid. And then there's another beef. It was a serious beef between Game and Yuck Mouth, and everybody know Yuck Mouth is more real than Game. No offense. A lot of people think that Game is kind of fake. Now, that's not what I say. I think he's real to me, but people think he's fake. But Yuck Mouth real. But even Game said Yuck Mouth is fake. I don't know what that beef got started about. I don't. Somebody please tell me from all the Bay Area to California, what that beef between Game and them got started, what that beef was started about is because that Young Mount got beef with 50 called the song called Nita that Negro need a hug. That motherfucker and that nigga ain't the gangster. That nigga ain't no thug. Because everybody know Young Mouth fuck with Suge, fuck with Jay Prince, fuck with Irv Gotti and them. If they diss them, he gonna go at them for that, And I don't know. It just didn't make any sense when I saw this because I could see why 50 and Bangers and Smurf and Domination had a beef, but this right here that Young Mouth and Game, I don't understand it. It got too serious, and even Game kind of look up to him. And I think in his own version of it, that Young Mouth met Game in Jay Prince party or something like that, an award or something like that. And he said, "Yo, Young Mouth, I feel your shit too, son." And he's something like that. He said, "Do you know we have a beef with 50? Oh, that's between y'all, man." And And tell you what, we could make a record together and this and that. And I guess Game look at that 50 just is tug of card motherfucker. Like in other words, Game is saying Young Mouth lying. He Young Mouth tell his side of the story. He said he hate motherfuckers act like that because Young Mouth wanted to bring the Wilco back. The daughter be someone when he found out he was straight fucking faggot. You know. And I don't know. Somebody please tell me why the Yuck Mouth and Game ain't no telling why those two was beefing. I like both of them. I fuck I fuck even one of their music. No, I mean I fuck with them. Excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I fuck with them. I fuck with them. I fuck with their music. I fuck with them. I like their music, man. That's what I'm trying to mean. Excuse me, I'm saying because that shit sounds stupid to me. That sounds awful gayish, man. I ain't with all that shit. What I mean is I like their music. I like their music and the visual. But I just don't understand why there's so much beef between Young Mouth and Game. I don't understand. I I fuck with their music. I really do. That's what I'm trying to say because I'm kind of tired, you know. My mouth kind of dry and stuff like that. I fuck with one of their music because I just think it's dumb. I just think it's dumb. I think it's stupid that Game and Young Mouth got beef with each other. I just think it's stupid because Young Mouth from the Bay Area, Game from Compton, California. I don't understand why that. Somebody please tell me that from all the people from the West Coast, why those two got into it. Is it something that's been said or done, or what Young Mouth did to the Game and what Game did to Young Mouth? Let me know, cause I love their music. I I'm down with those brothers, those street brothers, man. What they're trying to do, because I don't understand. I fuck with one of their I fuck one of their I fuck with their songs. I fuck with their songs. I fuck with their music. I That's what I'm trying to mean in the man's sense, like cool with them. You know, it's I don't get it. I don't get why they beefing. I don't got nothing to say about that. Only thing I know that Game fired back and Young Mouth called, instead of got 5 on it, I got a mill on it and diss him. Genius bitch that straight out of Compton and bring the bloods out, barrels and blows guts out. That's what you call a Young Mouth. And Young Mouth did not like that. Did not like it. I think that Young Mouth dissed him back, called Game Over. Well, you and there was rumors that's going on about Game and saying he was got tongue ring. He was in change of heart. That Game, that dating Game love host, and cause with his girl and stuff, and she look cute though. She look cute. Cause saying he was in Young Mouth trying to bait the butter brave and sorry. You was the bitch in the club with the change of part. You would bitch that nigga change of heart. And he was saying it Game that it changed our Game as this, Game as this, and Game responded that. So what? I'm with my bitch, nigga. 2 bitches past me, but blow your motherfucking brains out. He got 2 sexy bitches. It's funny, man. It just go back and forth with words. I mean, in the last they supposed to have a peace collaboration with Game and Young Mouth, but somehow that Game turned that down. He turned that down, and and I feel like Game he was wrong with that because he was trying to make peace with him. But you know, and just diss him, just straight off diss him, and saying show love for my dude Game and my brother and stuff like that. But Game didn't give a fuck. He was saying that big Bill Swat people got it ain't Bob Blood and anybody got until right it up my dick and just diss him because he trying to show love, trying to be a real person, trying to how they say a real nigga, to show there's no problems. But he said this guy want to do a little radios. They made a video at Game, just straightly mocking his character, mocking the image of him, and wearing pink bandanas and pink gay GU shirts. It was funny. I ain't gonna lie, it was funny. These motherfuckers went at him hard. I'm telling you, he went. They Young Mouth went at Game hard, like a straight up striker posal or gay mesbo ass bitch. I'm like, damn, if some dude diss me, I'm gonna fuck him up pretty bad. I'm gonna fuck his face up and smash upon my fist. I ain't gonna lie to you. If he talk about me like that, real talk, I'm not down with that. I'm sorry. I'm not down with that shit. I would raise a cut slug in his fucking ass. I ain't gonna lie to you. If somebody diss me, and he did some with Breathe, like from Fabulous record called Breathe. Uh Breathe, you breathe, breathe, you know, and they was game riding bikes. They tied them up and hostile onto him and all that stuff. And Game did not like it. They started laughing. And I think Game said, "You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems. Us running around because you a fucking bitch." And that's my life. I don't know why those two got into it. Somebody please tell me what is that beef is about right there, because between Young Mouth and Game, I don't understand, because Gorilla Black didn't understand it, why those two got at it. And I think Gorilla Black had a problem with Game a lot of times. I don't know, trying to get those two together, because both of them from the West Coast, and I I I fuck with their music. I fuck with their music, and I downplay it. I buy their CDs, man, and I just think, man, that somebody please tell me why those two got beef. Why is that? Somebody please explain me that one. Just let me know. Other than that, I ain't got nothing to say about Game and Young Man, because I never understand why those two got into it. I don't even know. I don't know. But this is the stupidest beef, man, with as far as concerned right here, between Nelly and Chingy. That beef right there, I don't know why they showing this, because the beef was about, I don't know, Nelly opened a tour with Chingy, and everybody know Nelly putting St. Louis Spark on the map. Everybody know without St. Louis it wouldn't be Nelly. Let's be honest, and Chingy, it wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Nelly. For some reason, I don't know if it's Chingy hating on Nelly. I don't know if he was dick riding on Nelly, off jumping off the Nelly's bag wagon. Tell me this. I don't know. Tell me this, fellas. Tell me this, sexy ladies. Tell me what is going on with that? Because even Ali and Nelly even said they opened doors for him. And they were saying Nelly did not help out in his city and them artists. What's going on in St. Louis, people? Because those two should have never been beef. That I ain't got nothing to say about Nelly and Chingy's beef, because that's a stupid beef. Because I don't see Nelly as a decent kind of person go at somebody like that. I really don't see a person go at someone like that. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't see Nelly go at somebody. Chingy say a couple few words. Nelly could say a couple lines or two. I like the way you do it right there. Remember why you did it right there. That's all you can say. But he should have. But he said he should have said, "Fuck what you do right there, pussy ass nigga. Why you did it right there?" That's what he was supposed to say. But he didn't say it like that. Why you hating boy, main boy? I mean that right there. And they got two of them cousins. They didn't even know each other, grew up each other. I ain't got nothing to say about Nelly and Chingy. It's just a stupid beef. It really is. This beef is remind me of SpongeBob and Patrick the fish star, without the Keating bottom, what with a fruit dead of floustic dead basket. I don't know what it is. Somebody please tell me that's one of the worst beef on that DVD is Nelly and Chingy and Twister and Bone Thugs. I just think that even Chingy said if it wasn't for Nelly, he wouldn't be in St. Louis. He even said it. But they said he didn't claim it. But Chingy did say he thanked Nelly for that. So I think those two need to get along. I think they are trying to get along because they both from St. Louis, man, and they need to show a lot more love, man, because there's too much money to be making out there in the world. Like Pimp C saying, fighting off that bread of deli red crilly crumb. Y'all gonna fight over that. And there's this another beef, man, right here. This beef between Lil Flip and T.I. I remember that beef. Man, I never forget. I was at 14 and 16 or 17 at that time. When I heard of the radio, T.I. dissed the fuck out of Lil Flip. And T.I. was the one that ended Lil Flip's career because of that. I mean, damn, he just went at it. Because there was something going on that Lil Flip was basically talking down upon T.I. when he went charges when he was in prison. And they had a recording because there was a girl asked him that, I know you ain't talking about T.I. because Lil Flip saying he better than T.I. I don't know. It was something going on because there was some girl that he knew. T.I. knew. And Lil Flip saying that T.I. is a liar and this and that. And, he was saying that in the stage, he was saying, fuck T.I. Tell T.I. his game is over. I got much love for T.I. because I like his music and Lil Flip. But this is what Lil Flip says about T.I. And T.I. did not like that. T.I. just went at him. I don't blame T.I. because if somebody said fuck me, I'm going to say fuck you too. Because if it's true that Nelly did say, I mean not Nelly, but Lil Flip said it, he wrong on his part. But Lil Flip said he didn't say all that. But why would T.I. say something like that and that girl to say it, and then he said it on the damn stage? And I don't know, it was on the stage and stuff like that. And I remember T.I. when he just got out of jail, he wrote a song called Welcome Back and dissed the hell out of Lil Flip. Dissed the hell out of him. And then diss him on the stage in K14. It was in Dallas, and I remember when I listened to it, and they was all talk about it all over the school in the radio. He would say, I forgot what Lil T.I. said. He said, Lil Flip, bring your punk ass in the stage. Everybody seen Lil Flip lately? I forgot one of the couple of rhymes or two when he said, I'm the leader of Jordan Regard, but what kind of nigga wear a leprechaun chain in a leprechaun booth? That is funny because I knew T.I. was gonna get off Lil Flip for that, because that Lucky Charms cereal, a box of cereal box winning prize of album, because that was Lil Flip's first album, Leprechaun, and I had that album. And I ain't gonna lie, T.I. got him on that one. I ride with Tip on this one. But I ride on Lil Flip, but T.I. on that one. Because Lil Flip, he used to call himself the Freestyle King. I don't know if he's still calling that now. That was when he was on a Screwed Up Click. The legendary Screwed Up Twit by DJ Screw. R.I.P. to him. And the Screwed Up Click, little Kiki the Don, and all that. And Lil Flip dissed him back, but only thing he didn't say much about him, it was a freestyle. Then he dissed Lil Flip dissed T.I. That was a couple little freestyle, one or two, all the way from UK and diss him. And he could have said in the way United States. And then he said he didn't diss T.I. All he said was, I be rapping like Tupac, I ride like Just Funny Flow like T.I. I don't know, those two right there, T.I. and Lil Flip, I could tell those two don't like each other. T.I. can't stand Lil Flip. T.I. got to the point saying fuck Lil Flip. And Lil Flip like saying fuck T.I. because you could tell those two did not like each other. They was got into an altercation, to a fight breaking out in Lil Flip's hometown Cobra, he from Cobra, and T.I. said that Lil Flip ain't from Cobra, and Lil Flip said he ain't from Bankhead, he from Riverdale. I mean, it was funny, but those two will never get along. They will never make a record together. And Lil Flip's saying that T.I. got jealous when he was on the magazine and stuff like that. He said, if you don't like me, why you imitate like me? Because my album called Underground Glory, your album called Urban Legend. I mean, those two, man, they said back and forth that it's not my business to say that you really ain't from here, but it's not my business to say anything. I'm gonna hold a mirror up and show you who you really are. And T.I. did just that, and I think to this day, T.I. is the cause of storing Lil Flip's success. He did. I'm not gonna lie to you, that's that. That'd be the end of the chapter right there. That's end of this closing of this issue, because he dissed the hell out of Lil Flip. I ain't gonna lie. Lil Flip didn't say very much. I mean, if you listen to T.I.'s album called Motivation, SAP, Soon as Possible, diss him on that. You Don't Know Me instead of the line. Listen all those couple of albums, Urban Legend. He dissed the hell out of Lil Flip, and then he dissed Lil Flip a couple of times called Pussy Ass Nigga by Bun B and by Ray Cash from Cleveland, Cleveland, Ohio. Pissed the hell out of him. Come talking about you ain't shot nobody. Damn. I don't know how many times that T.I. been dissed the hell out of Lil Flip. I think he dissed Lil Flip 11 and 12 times, 7 times, or 8 times, or 9 times. He dissed the hell out of him. And not only that, in the radio play, but even in album cover, even in mixtapes. So all I can say about T.I. and Lil Flip, I hope they can, they can let fair be Guy, because that's on Lil Flip's part. But Lil Flip say he didn't say that. Then and other than that T.I. talk shit about Lil Flip's father. I wouldn't have said my daddy that, to speak up for me. He said I didn't sit in. He said it himself. He's my dad. He's my dad, because Lil Flip's father told him that make sure ain't no problem. He said, honestly, man, you didn't put it in, so I don't see how you get now. You wasn't there when he was talking down. And Lil Flip T.I. got tired of that, because there was stuff he was saying something. He said, bring your punk ass and tell people what you say about me. I was gone. Nobody don't like to be talked about. I don't like people talking about me, because frankly, fuck all dissing back and forth. I'm coming to see him. He or she, I don't give a damn if they got a problem, because if you got a problem with a person, you say it to their face, not too far away from them. Say it to their face. Say it right near to the grin in their teeth, in the back of their grill. Say it. I mean, if you got a problem with somebody, but I think they are too old to be going at it like grown men, like acting like a playground, sandbox little children. I just think those two need to be making a record together. That's what I believe. Lil Flip and T.I. And I don't blame Pimp C. Said that, knocking doors down, because there's too much money be made out there, man. And artists getting killed out here. I want to see, Bayo Smurf and Domination bang each other. This is why people need to stop taking advantage of people. Because otherwise people wouldn't feel the way they do. And that goes from family members, that goes from friends, that goes to loved ones, even neighbors sometimes. I don't care if you like that person or you don't. Just show the same respect. I mean, there's a lot of things that's going on in this world, man. But all I can say about Lil Flip and T.I., I hope they can collaboration again. I mean, they could collab and do a record together, make a piece, gathering troops together. But they was having a fight in Houston, and they said that was stuff going down, and there was on video on YouTube. They was talking about it. They said that Lil Flip beat the shit out of T.I. and T.I. beat the shit out of Lil Flip. They said that and one of the Lil Flip members punched T.I. and somebody pulled a gun, and T.I. punched at one of Lil Flip and Lil Flip members. I don't know who won the fight. They said it was tied. They said Lil Flip won. They said T.I. won. But I don't like choosing sides. I respect those both artists. But now they just don't give a fuck with they just don't give a fuck about each other. They just don't fuck with each other, All I can say about that, I hope they can make a piece gathering troops, because it do need to die down, because I don't think, then again, it will never happen. But all I want to say to this last beef between 50 Cent and Game, when that beef got started, you would think that beef would never been happened before. Cause Game had beef with a few people like Joe Buttons. He had beef like with Yuck Mouth. He had beef with Memphis Bleak. That beef got started about, it was called Get Low Records by JT Big Figure, because even though he brought Game out of there and went from all the way from San Francisco to record a record with him. Shout out JT Big Figure. And I like JT Big Figure. He bang off the fucking tracks. I would love to do a record with him, man, and do a track with him. Do a record track, man, definitely. And I think that, if I can chance to, but I don't do music anymore. But a Game had a beef with quite a few people. Big a couple of names. He had beef with Jay-Z. And there's some that Jay-Z said something about him. I don't know. He said it in one of the Hot 97. He said it, but he didn't want to get into it. Ain't no telling what he said to Game. Ain't no telling some of the things that he probably said, some things that Game did not like. And then you got 50. 50 got a beef with a few people, with Ja Rule, the whole Murder Inc. camp, and that beef thank God it died down. Thank God of that. Thank God it died down. Thank God that beef was died down. And and got a beef with a couple of people. Even Scarface even diss him. But knowing, the funny thing about it, 50 did not respond Scarface or Young Mouth. Maybe he know who to say it to, who's not. And I think the same way as Game. But Game was a 40 cal. And what's so stupid about 40 cal? Why you want to sue this man and this guy kicking your ass in front of the damn camera? If that was me, I wouldn't be this salted like that. I would be all over Game's ass if he did something to me like that. But that's just me. I like Game's music. I fuck with his music. I don't listen to 40 cal music. I fuck with 50 Cent. But I'm gonna tell you like this though, those two will never get along. And I wish that would happen, because they did it. Because Game was in G Unit, and what happened was all of a sudden they had a beef. The beef got started when 50 Cent said no, when Game said that he was cool with Ja Rule, he was cool with Fat Joe, he was cool with Jadakiss, and all of them. What rival enemies that 50 had. 50 did not like that, and I guess that they had problems. And that's when they fell off with they would connect off their friendship. And it got real serious when one of the Game's members, his fallen friend, got shot in the knee or something like that. 150 members, they said 50 running off the back door. Ever since the situation with Black Child stabbed 50, and they said 50 got some 6 inches of the wound. And then saying his baby mama did that, but it turned out Black Child. And I believe Black Child. Why would Black Child lying? Black Child ain't got no reason to lie. And I think he a real motherfucker, too. He real. He look like he done in the streets before. And I'm going to tell you something, man. If it is true that he run up with the police with 50, it don't surprise me. It don't surprise me. Because you got some rappers who are not gangsters, and you got who are gangsters. You got rappers who are real gangsters. Because 99% they lie and they rhyme, and 99% they tell the truth and they rhyme. They real. But I'm gonna tell you, they ain't gotta talk about they is about, because there's a difference between gangster rappers and real gangsters. Real gangsters, they move silence. They don't move quiet, loud, unsuspected. They move silence. Gangster rappers, they nickel and diamond. They do a shots a little then and there, and they actually kill someone. But those two got it started, and that's when in the studio, and that's when it really got. That's when all the bloodshed was coming, and it was a rap war right there between Game and 50. Now Game murdered the whole G Unit camp with that 300 bars. That now 50 came out with 300 bar shots. That shit was weak. That shit is so fucking weak with a tons of fucking sophisticated rocks. 50 could have did better than that, but he let his boys do all that. But Game was a one man army. He did all that by himself and let the record straight. And even though he had beef with another West Coast rapper, I forget the name, Rash Cat, he's another California rapper, because he smacked him. Game smacked him, and you could tell Game he probably real. He real to me. I don't know about 50. He probably do this and there. Then again, he might not done it at all. Same game, same thing. 50. I mean, same thing. Game. He might not be real, but I think Game is real to me because Game ain't got no reason to lie. Now 50 done it then and there, but then and then never he might not done it at all and Game might not done it at all. You never know, cause people they ain't are what they say they are, and that's why I hate about rappers. They need cause if you rap about some street stuff, you need to say what you say you is. Don't just lie about it. Just say what you are and don't be ashamed what you are. And Game diss him. I mean, not only Game diss him, but 50 diss him back with stop crying, stop lying, stop rich. I stop lying, stop snitching. I don't know what it was. It was just sorry. And Game had a DVD called Stop Snitching, Stop Lying. Expose 50, just expose him what kind of riding I'm not riding but kind of unmodestly sophisticated and ball of rat that he is. I mean, he dissed him. Instead of called G Unit, G Unite, and called the James Unit Not campaign, and they destroyed all that. The whole New York City was this, and he went a 50 Cent in his own block. I mean, 50 was a real. I'm not 50, but Game is a real dude. 50. Game went to 50 Cent his own block and dissed him, and nobody did it. That's embarrassment. And went to 50 Cent house. I don't know if they play like they was dissing each other or what, because any real dude would have come at him. But if you look close, and when they was supposed to have the peace gathering, man, it looked like 50 kiss Game in the cheek, man. I mean, that shit is gay. What the fuck is that? I'm not a homophobic. If gay people marry, that's their business. As long as I don't need to know about it. But I believe in man and a woman. I don't believe in two men and two women relationship because it's not the norm. Men dress like women. It's not the norm. Women dress like men. It's not. It's the norm of men dress as men and women dress as women. I'm sorry, because a man and a woman produce a children. Two men and two women can't produce. Only thing they can do adapt it of children. Let's be honest. And when I saw that, I couldn't believe Game did some shit like that. Cause let it be Suge Knight and Tupac. I mean, they'd be all talking about it. I remember Baby and Lil Wayne kiss each other. That's like part-time lover. I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of gay acidity going on in hip hop. You never know. It's been hiding, and then goes on the prison system, and then going off in secret society. And I heard about the bootleg. I know what's going on over there, and what goes on ATL. Much love ATL, but damn, man, it's like, what the hell? All I can say about this, the Game and 50, man, those two need to be let the past and let the go on with the past and make this thing happen. And Game apologized, and even though he cried and stuff like that, and 50 Cent cried as well, even in a few movies. But I did not like the fact that Game, not Game, but 50. I don't like the fact of 50 did Young Buck like that into a phone conversation, and Young Buck was crying too. How you and let the whole world hear about it, and knowing that he was trying to make a way, even though he got to come up with the money for it. I did not let him in GM. I didn't like how Game. I mean, I don't like how 50 did Young Buck like that. That was a straight bitch move on 50. I don't fuck with dudes like that. I don't hang around dudes that do another friend in. You don't do your friend. If that's your friend, you down with your friend, and he down with you. Y'all ride together, die together, and share blood like brothers. But I don't understand why 50 Cent did that. And then and they said Game. I mean 50 was something else. No, I mean they said Young Buck was something else because Young Buck snatching the chain, and Game trying to get the chain back. But I guess Young Buck, they talking about that was a fake chain and he got the real chain. I don't know, man. It was like crazy. And this Olivia, he said, I always thought Olivia was sexy. I thought I want to taste the hell off of her and drip her full of honey on Olivia, that girl. But then he said Olivia is a man. Now I don't know. She looked like a woman to me, and so is Sierra. But you never know, because if I don't fuck with she males, I don't. And I don't fuck with gay males and transgender. I fuck with women. Women. Love women. But I'm going to tell you like this, man. It's like, if you look at that DVD, man, he just, and he called Game. I mean, at first it was if 50 called Game Mr. Potato Head, and now Game called 50 Mr. Potato Head. Cat teeth, but my dick's got the fit. That was funny. That was Dr. Dre, man. It was funny, even though it was as a response to Easy E. It was just funny. And get the DVD if you know what I'm talking about. I don't know if it was real or fake, but I'm gonna tell you, man. There is something goes on in the hip hop industry, because rap is just another and reinforming WWF and rest of the facility. That's all it is. You know, you don't know if the beef is real. You don't know if it's fake. But to me, if it was real beef, it'd be real. Now Tupac and Big situation, that is real, but it was real for man at certain places, certain other people. It wasn't no big, because it wasn't no East Coast or West Coast. It was a big mistake, and it should have never happened in the music industry, because it cost more blood. It cost a lot of people's lives, and Big and Tupac lost their lives behind that. I I fuck with Big. I fuck with Biggie. I fuck with all their music and what they're trying to do. I got much love for Big. I got much love for Tupac and Big, because I look up to them. Because I would love to do a record with these guys, man. And so is Game and 50. But I wish 50 and Game, they can come together. So is T.I., so is Lil Flip, so is all of them. Because if you notice it, why is it that every time rappers go at each other, have you now noticed that? But you never hear rock stars. Sometimes rock stars get at each other time to time, but they don't go around shooting at each other. I remember Rosie O'Donnell and that actor guy, they had problems, and they were sticking guns out of each other. They were sticking guns out of each other. Say this and that, this and that. And they said that Vinny Ned or something like that from lead singer Michael Crew and Axl Rose, they had problems. I don't know what it's about, but because they would say that Axl Rose said a lot of shit about him over the years, and he got tired of that, and he was gonna put his fist up and fight him. Now I ain't gonna lie, man, because it costs a lot more bloodshed. But I'm gonna tell you like this: if you ain't got beef 1, beef 2, beef 3, get all of them and get beef the series, because it's a lot going on. Because beef been going on for centuries and centuries, a lot more. Because rap used to be about competitive sport, who better, who the best, and this and that. But it ain't about that. It got too serious. They bring violence to the rap, and they bring violence to the streets. And it got out of hand. I remember Lauren G was talking about it. They got to slow violence down in hip-hop, because a lot of people getting killed off of this for nothing. And I'm glad that Game and 50 got out of it, because it was worse than happened in Ja Rule and Tupac. But have you noticed that they make it look like it was an East Coast versus West Coast again between Game and 50? I didn't like that, because I like both of their music, both of them, and I'm not gonna choose either one aside, because I got both of their albums. I just think they're tune ass, grown ass men, got kids and got lives, and they too old to live a life yet. Just act like that. And so is T.I. Lil Flip. So is Chingy and them and all that. I just think that rappers ain't gonna never get together. I wish they would make that happen one day. Cause there was a lot of unity back then. It was a lot of love for Heavy D, Salt and Pepper, and all the rest of the people. But what happened when gangster rap came in? I ain't gonna lie, gangster rap did fuck hip hop. I ain't gonna lie. People might get mad. I'm not blaming NWA on this because it was reality at that time. But they bring violence to that, and that is the problem because hip hop already getting blamed. They even call rap homophobic. They call rap sexist. They call rap racist. They said all that and blame the parents of the downfall why kids in certain act up in certain age. But I wish hip hop would grow along because a lot of people say hip hop was not gonna last. They even said rock and roll was gonna last. They ain't said ooh wop was gonna last. They didn't say none of these music genres last. But hip hop lasts. Hip hop is a worldwide genre. And I think it's a lot more to give, a lot more, and so on and so forth. But I'll tell you this though, I just hope these artists will make a pack and impact and call the troops and call for bring the peace because Pimp C would have wanted that because this guy died for nothing. But it will never be. It will never be rappers come together. I'm just sorry. Not even celebrities, not even people as a whole. For race, different ethnic, sexual preference, or religion. Because we don't want the same thing. You can't be a big brother for everybody because you never know. Big brother always watching everybody. Keep your eyes and posts open, all right? All right. It's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic. Chuck of the Deuces. How we do it, Texas, baby. Until next time, all right? All right. Peace, and I'm out. Until next time, all right? All right. See you later, and I'm out of here. Bye.